Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. My name is Karen Kane. I am a spiritual practitioner, transformation coach, life coach, certified Buddha yoga instructor, the founder of Believe in Humans. We were never broken. That's right. We were never broken. My story is that I am a single mom in recovery over 5.5 years. My message is to share my path, my journey, my experiences, only out of hopes that I could help one person today in whatever struggles that they're going through. For I know that each and every one of us as humans, we are spiritual beings in these human bodies having human experiences. And let me know if for some reason this doesn't sound right. I did some new audio adjustments. So if you are watching, thank you for being here. Give me a shout out. I want to know who's watching. If you're watching the replay, make sure to just in the comments put hashtag replay. So today's message is how do we optimize ourselves? How to optimize ourselves. And so we're going to cover 5 topics on how to do that. And I think this is something that we all struggle with. The world is so busy. We are so busy. And these things might seem simple and yet so hard. Or they might be so hard and yet they're so simple. So it's really all in perspective. It's all how we see the world. Right? So we see the world through our eyes. Nobody else can see the world the way that we see the world. And therefore, I always show compassion for everybody that I meet because I don't know their story, right? And you don't know you don't know their story. You don't know my story. I mean, I can do the best I can to listen, to understand, and to share my journey. But no one could ever really know what it's like, what my journey is like because they're not me. And same for you. Nobody can know what your journey is like because they are not you. So let's get that very clear, very, very clear on the table. However, I will share that we are perfect, whole, and complete. We are all children of God, universe, divine energy. And we come into this world perfect, whole, and complete. And that's how we are. But what happens is that as we our experiences in life, they can start to dull our sparkle or put some coatings of, that pure goodness that we are. And sometimes it gets a lot of coatings and a lot of coatings. And so, I became a spiritual practitioner because I was on a mission to heal myself, I knew I wanted a better life and I knew I wanted to be happy. And I was killing myself a really pretty slow death my whole life with alcohol. And if I didn't do something about it, I probably would have been dead by now. So by the grace of God, I am still here and I am super grateful. And I do feel blessed to be able to serve others. And that's really where my passion lies. So today, this might sound selfish. A lot of things that I talk about might sound selfish to you because you never had anybody that told you, that, you're number one. And if we don't take care of ourselves, how are we going to take care of anybody else around us, right? So when we don't take care of ourselves, and when I talk about that, I'm going to tell you, honestly, the most important thing is your mental health, your well-being, your stress. It is so, 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 so important. I used to be so depressed. And what I did was I was so depressed. I drank and I ate crappy food. And, I just started to abuse myself because that seemed like a better option at the time. But I didn't know any different. And you don't know what you don't know. You don't know what you don't know. So I'm going to share with you how I optimize my own, myself. This is what I do. And if it resonates with you, I invite you to try this for a week, these 5 steps, and I will type them out later so you guys can reference these 5 steps. So the first is to put the oxygen mask on first. You don't just do that in a plane, you do that in life. The oxygen mask goes on you first. You got to take care of yourself first, because then you can be running at this optimal self, you being running like at a well-oiled human when you take care of yourself and put your oxygen mask on first. So the second thing is eliminate or manage as best as you can stress. So first, yes, if we can eliminate stress, yes, that is golden, right? But this is life, and life is busy, and we have so much going on, and each person has different things going on, right? Trust me, we are not alone in this journey and these struggles and stress factors. Not alone. I will share that managing it using meditation and breath work and living in the now moment. So when you're super stressed, take a break, 1 minute, and focus on your breath. You're breathing in and out. And take like a minute and just do that. Calming your breath, your mind, and really just focusing on in 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4, inhale 3, 4, exhale 3, 4, and do that for a minute. Also, just remembering that it's the now moment, always the now moment. We only have right now, and that's the truth. That is the truth. So bring yourself back to this moment, like not about, oh my God, what is about to happen? And then you get that stress. And you can't predict the future. So why are you going to get stressed out about it, right? Okay. So 3, meditate first thing in the morning. Meditate first thing in the morning. Now you might say, I don't know how to meditate. Well, nobody does until they practice and they work on it. So that's funny. I thought I was recording on this other one. So nobody knows how to meditate. It takes work, like riding a bike, learning yoga, playing guitar, skateboard. Takes work. Everything takes practice, right? So I invite you to start meditating in first thing in the morning. I don't care if it's 1 minute, just what we did, like what we just did. If you start there, or work your way more and more and more. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And then maybe on a weekend, if you have some time, try a longer one. So a great app that I use is Insight Timer. Highly recommend it. You can find me. It's INSIGHT. And you can find me. We can be friends. If we meditate at the same time, you could see that. And pretty cool. And you could say, thanks for meditating with me. Okay. Hydrate with lots of water. So how much water? Are you keeping track of the water you drink? How much water are you drinking? It's also one way to not eat as much, when you just, you had enough food and you're going for more food that might be not the healthiest option. Drink water. So I recommend for all of my clients and all my groups, my coaching groups, to drink 80 ounces of water a day. So make sure you're keeping track of how much water you're putting in your body. Okay. Number 5, get outside for at least 10 minutes a day. Get outside for at least 10 minutes a day, which actually I haven't been out for 10 minutes today. So maybe I should practice what I preach. Yes, exactly. So I should get outside for at least 10 minutes. At least 10 minutes. Get outside. Get in touch with nature. Look around. Get in tune with Mother Nature and the environment, the animals, the birds, the plants, the trees, the flowers. Look around. Open your eyes. Yes. Okay. It's funny. So number 6, my numbers are wrong. Number 6, I am just human. So perfectly imperfect, just like each and every one of you. Okay, number 6, exercise. How often are you exercising? You know what? I think exercise is one of the most important things for mental health and our bodies, and for running like that optimal human that we can run at, right? Now, I know that in the beginning of the year, February 9th, I blacked out. I totally smashed my eye and had a bunch of stitches. I don't know how many stitches. Like, I don't know. It was like, was it like 4? I don't know. Too many. And then as soon as I started to recover from, and that was a whole trauma. Like, I was traumatized from that experience. I really was. It took me like almost a month to feel better. And then boom, I got COVID. And so for like 2 months, I couldn't exercise. And I literally started to really, I think you guys might have seen me. I started to really get depressed and wonder, am I ever going to get back to who I was? And I'm still working on that. I'll never be who I was before all that happened. It really, really changed who I am. And that's just reality. We're constantly changing. Change is inevitable. I mean, change is happening all the time. The only constant is change, right? The only constant is change. So embrace change, because it's always happening, whether you know it or you're aware of it or not. It's always happening. And so I'm still getting back to that. But you know what? I'm not getting discouraged. I'm just doing it, just doing what I can. Because I could get discouraged and be like, I can't seem to get back to where I was. Well, obviously I'm not meant to be back to where I was, right? Because if I was meant to be back to where I was, I would have been there by now, because I have been working on it. So accepting who we are exactly as we are, okay? If we have intentions to be somebody else, okay, great. Let's work on those intentions every single day. But to be okay with what is happening right now, you know what the trick is with that? And this isn't part of this, but this is a side note. The trick is to start to work on yourself, your inner self. And there's a comment, being discouraged is overrated. Being discouraged, it's it's our mind, and our mind is just like a liar, pretty much a lot. It just wants to protect us. So yeah. But I lost my train of thought. So yes, being okay. And you know what? How do we become okay with who we are right now? We start to heal and work on, remember I talked about those layers that we start putting on ourselves for, that from our just life experiences. Well, a lot of those don't serve us anymore. And a lot of those coatings are just not our truth. Our truth is, like I said, we're perfect, whole, and complete, just as we are. But how do we find that, that part of us, the pure essence of within, of who we are? This pure light of love, love. How do we? We work on ourselves. And you know what? Sometimes it's so painful. But being vulnerable and authentically you is so key to that. So key. And yeah, I'm telling you, there's freedom. There's freedom. And when we grasp this freedom, then there's a lot of, it's empowering, very empowering. And the last one, number, I don't even know. I think I'm on 7. I numbered them wrong. Number 7, eat real food. Eat real food, healthy nutrition. Fuel your body with real food from the earth. Yes, from the earth, living, growing food that fuels your body and gives you energy. Yes, energy. Oh my gosh, I love that word. Who doesn't love the word energy? Energy, 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 energy. If anyone wants to co-write a song with me, I will sing that song. I will create that song. I hear it. Energy, 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 energy. Cool. All right. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you for being here. This is Karen Kane on Wellness Wednesday, and you are love, you are light, and you are amazing. Thank you for being here. If this resonated with you, subscribe to my channel, and be well, my friends. Peace, love, and namaste. Believe in humans. We were never broken. Bye, guys.